take an in-depth look at the life and legacy of one of Kenya's most iconic political figures, Raila Amolo Odinga, a leader whose unwavering pursuit of democracy, justice, and unity has shaped the course of the nation. Raila Amolo Odinga, a prominent Kenyan politician, has had a long and influential political journey. His career spans several decades and he has played a significant role in shaping the country's political landscape. Raila Amolo Odinga was born on January 7, 1945 in Kisumu, Kenya. He is the son of Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, Kenya's first vice president and one of the country's most prominent political figures during the colonial era. He pursued his education in Kenya and abroad, earning a degree in engineering from Madras University in India. Raila's political journey began after returning to Kenya from his studies in the 1970s. He became involved in the struggle against the one-party rule in Kenya and was a strong advocate for democratic reforms. In the 1980s, he joined forces with other opposition leaders to challenge the government of President Daniel Arap Moi, which was characterized by authoritarianism and repression. In 1982, Raila was arrested after a failed coup attempt aimed at overthrowing President Moi's regime. Although not directly involved, he was accused of being sympathetic to the coup plotters. He was imprisoned for several years but was released in 1988. In 1990s, the push for multi-party democracy gained momentum in Kenya during this period. Raila was a central figure in this struggle. He was part of the National Democratic Party and a strong proponent for the political reforms that eventually led to the legalization of opposition parties in 1991. In 1992, Raila contested the Lang'ata's parliamentary seat and won, marking his official entry into parliament. In 1997, Raila ran for the presidency as the candidate for the NDP but lost to President Moi in a heavy contested race. However, his influence and popularity grew and his advocacy for democratic reforms continued. In 2002, Raila became a leading figure in the Rainbow Coalition that successfully ousted President Moi. The coalition supported Mwai Kibaki for the presidency. Although Raila played a crucial role in this victory, Kibaki's administration did not include him in key government positions, which led to political tensions. In 2005, Raila's political alliances with President Kibaki deteriorated after the 2005 constitutional referendum, where Raila and his allies campaigned against the proposed constitution, which Kibaki supported. Raila's opposition to the constitution earned him popularity as a champion of democratic rights. In 2007, Raila ran for president under the Orange Democratic Movement, ODM. The election was marred by allegations of fraud and the results were disputed. Raila claimed victory, but President Mwai Kibaki was declared the winner. This led to widespread post-election violence, which resulted in over 1,000 deaths and the displacement of hundreds of thousands of people. The post-election violence in 2007 and 2008 prompted the intervention of international mediators, led by Kofi Annan, who brokered a power-sharing agreement between Kibaki and Raila. Raila was appointed as Prime Minister in a coalition government which aimed to stabilize the country and address the political crisis. In 2013, Raila contested the presidency for the third time, this time under the Coalition for Reforms and Democracy, CORD, but lost to Uhuru Kenyatta, the son of Kenya's first president. Raila contested the results, but the courts upheld Kenyatta's victory. In 2017, Raila ran for president again, this time under the National Super Alliance coalition. The elections was marred by irregularities and the Supreme Court annulled the results, calling for a repeat election. Raila boycotted the October 2017 repeat elections, claiming that the process had not been reformed. The result was a win for Uhuru Kenyatta, but Raila's boycott and accusations of electoral fraud led to political tension in the country. In 2018, in a surprising turn of events, Raila and President Uhuru Kenyatta came together for a historical handshake, where they agreed to work together towards national unity and healing after years of political rivalry. This moment led to the Building Bridges initiative, a push for constitutional reforms aimed at fostering inclusivity and addressing historical political issues. However, the BBI faced mixed reactions, and in 2021 it was declared unconstitutional by the courts. In 2022, Raila contested the presidency for the fifth time under the Azimio la Umoja coalition, facing William Ruto, the deputy president at the time. Raila had been a strong advocate for a fair and inclusive electoral process, but once again he was defeated by Ruto, who was declared the winner. Raila contested the results, but this time he did not pursue further legal action, and he also vowed to continue advocating for reforms and democracy. In February 2025, Raila Amolo Odinga contested for the African Union seat and lost to Djibouti Mohamed Ali Yusuf. And on 7th March 2025, Raila Amolo Odinga signed a memorandum of understanding with President William Ruto that is supposed to bring a change in the political landscape. Raila Amolo Odinga's political career has been defined by his unwavering advocacy for democracy, political reforms, and the fight for a more equitable Kenya. Despite not winning the presidency, Raila has been a key figure in Kenya's political development, helping shape the nation's political dialogue, advocating for national unity, and contributing to the establishment of important institutions. Throughout his career, Raila has been both revered and criticized. He has been labeled a reformist by his supporters and a troublemaker by his detractors. His ability to unite different political functions, even with adversaries, and his legacy is pushing for democratic reforms remain significant aspects of his career. Raila remains a key figure in Kenyan politics, still actively involved in issues of governance, democratic reforms, and national unity. Though he has stepped back from direct election campaign for now, Raila Odinga's political journey is one marked by resilience, a commitment to democratic principles, and a willingness to make political sacrifices for the greater good of Kenya's progress. Conclusion. As Kenya continues to evolve, Raila Odinga's legacy remains that one of a true political giant, one who fought tirelessly for democracy, unity, and justice. Though his name is not etched in the annals of Kenya's presidency, Raila is, in many ways, a winner who never had the chance to be a winner. Raila is in many ways a winner who never had the chance to sit at the helm of the nation's highest office. Thank you so much for tuning in to Jambo Safari Media. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification button for news on what's happening all around the world.